The biggest mistake people make on YouTube is winging it. I'm not saying that winging it doesn't work. I'm saying it's the biggest mistake people make, but because winging it can only be done so many times. For me, a big mistake was, again, it all goes back to mindset. Listen, when you have the right mindset, you've already, so let's say you overcome mindset and you're committed. Let's just say that you get past that. That's not the problem. We got the right mindset and then we're committed. You run into another set of problems, which is really getting organized, knowing what to say and how to say it. And for me, that comes down to the content calendar, being strategic about your content. There's a balance, right? I think that the most popular people, our most successful people, have to manage their time. I'll give you an example. This morning, I sent an invite yesterday to a videographer to shoot video, right? That person, it wasn't, what I said at night is I was like, what could I have done differently? I sent them a calendar invite. I had a conversation with them, that I would have X, Y, Z done within 24 hours, right? And the truth is that we work within a tool called Monday, right? So we have a due date, we have a shoot date. And before I worked with that person, we had no Monday. So there was no clear date this way. This is a collaborative tool where I can put a note, she can put a note, I can put a outline, she can do like all a production plan, right? The first thing she said to me, or the last thing she said to me was, hey, listen, I know we're going to this mastermind in El Conquistador. We need to organize the questions we're going to ask. A lot of people would wing it. The biggest mistake people make on YouTube is winging it. I'm not saying that winging it doesn't work. I'm saying it's the biggest mistake people make, but because winging it can only be done so many times. At some point, you can't wing everything. At some point, you have to get a strategy. And that's going to come back to shooting videos, where you're going to shoot them, who's going to shoot them, where you're going to publish them, what the topics are going to be about, what cameras you're going to use. All of that, again, at a very small level of going live every day, playing video games online is not the same as introducing somebody else to the show. The minute I introduce Woods to the show, I got to know, hey, Woods, it's 3 o'clock in the morning your time when it's 7:30 my time. Now we have to coordinate times. And now we have to coordinate. There's another level of coordination that goes in. So again, it's organizing from the get-go. Hey, Woods, listen, we're going to do a podcast. Do we want to do a video? Are we committed? How are you going to do it based upon the bottleneck if you're in this city versus that city? What are the topics going to be? What are the talking points? There's a level of organization. And so I think Monday allows people to organize. And I think the biggest mistake people make is they don't organize enough. Meaning, the real thing is that every minute that goes into organization saves you 5 minutes in wasted effort by somebody on your team. Whether that's 5 minutes of the editor's time, 5 minutes of the videographer's time, 5 minutes of the person. So every 1 minute invested in organization, somebody on that team, if not multiple people, are going to save 5 minutes, even if that team member is you, because you're going to sit there ready to shoot. Now you got the shooter hat on and you're like, well, what should I shoot? Right? And then it's time to email it, but you didn't organize, so you don't have a document. And it's like, what did I talk about? Let me go watch the video again. Right? And so I think you need to practice how you play. I think organization and having the right tools. And I like Monday, and I know you like Monday as well. But I think organization at the core is the principle that relates to what you said earlier, which when you are organized, you don't have the problem of knowing what to say. You don't have the problem of posting videos based upon them not being efficient, based upon being topics that people are searching for. I think organization gives you the calendar so that you don't look up and have good intentions and not produce the results, because organization comes down from the highest level of the topics down to the how, what, why, when, who. Hey, if you enjoyed the short clip to the podcast we did, then here's another short clip that you can watch, or you can watch the entire podcast here. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.